Anyways, have you ever noticed that no matter where you go, even if you're just like scrolling on your phone in your bed, have you ever noticed that everybody tends to look, act, even dress the same? More than ever before, anyways. See, we're constantly told to be yourself, while we're flooded with trends, algorithms, and aesthetics that are telling us what we should look like, how we should dress, who we should like, what we should like, and who we should be. Now, I want to talk about the fact that maybe we're losing our individuality, or maybe we're simply just changing in the age of social media. Now, before anyone writes a whole paragraph in the comment section talking about how I'm wrong, hear me out first. Now, I'm not saying that we're clones. I mean, if we were, I'd probably have to remember where I put my charger. Seeing how that hasn't happened. Anyways, trends have always existed. Every generation had something everyone wanted to wear, listen to, or even be a part of. Fitting in kind of makes it easier to live, actually. It makes life a little easier. But the difference is, today, trends spread. I said it right that time. Today, trends spread, at insane speeds. Like, mind-blowing speeds. One person posts a video in their bed, it blows up overnight. The next day, people are wearing the same clothing, buying the same water bottle, Stanley's, even using the same catchphrases. And suddenly your For You page looks like it's copied and pasted 100 times. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Trends can be fun. They can help people find something they genuinely like just by watching someone else enjoy it. My LED lights were plugged in. Just by simply watching somebody else enjoy it. But here's the question. How many things do we actually like because we like them? And how many things do we like just because we've seen it so many times that our brain is basically like, yeah, guess we're into that now. And our brains are very easy to convince. Like, very easy. Honestly, not shocking. Hold on, my LED lights were about to fall. Not shocking at all. We're human, of course. That's especially when it's been engraved into my brain so many times. If I showed you the same song enough times, you would catch yourself humming to it in the shower. Though you'd obviously think the song was fire from the get-go. Right? Right? Yeah. I'm not saying it has to be your favorite song, but it's just been kind of moved into your head rent-free. Like Heather's the musical. Social media doesn't really force us to do anything. It just gets really, really good at showing us what we want to see, just enough to keep us scrolling. And it's not surprising that once so many people see the same exact thing, we start making the same decisions, dressing more alike. I mean, doing similar things. And then there's aesthetics. Nowadays, it feels like everything has to be put into a category. I mean, let's see, clean girl, coquette, cottagecore, goth, emo, Y2K, office siren, tomato girl. I mean, now there's nothing wrong with aesthetics, let's be honest. But it starts to raise a problem when everybody thinks they have to fit in to set aesthetics. And it's bad because people aren't mood boards. People are crazy and fun and unique and special. Sometimes Ed, but most of the time not. And people aren't Pinterest boards. Most of us are a mix of a bunch of weird, crazy interests. Like, you can listen to heavy metal while decorating your room with flowers. You can, I don't know, wear all black one day and bright colors the next. You could love reading fantasy novels, but spend 3 hours watching cat videos. I mean, true story, by the way. People are messy. That's what makes us unique. Why does no one see that? And so maybe the question isn't, are we losing our individuality? Maybe it's, are we leaving enough room for us to have individuality? I mean, I don't know what you think, but I know what I think. And I think that we're not losing individuality. We were mistaking aesthetic with identity, which is not good. Because you don't have to check every box in a section. I mean, just check off a few and be like, yeah, that's what I am. Come on. You don't have to fit into everything perfectly. I mean, honestly, there's so many aesthetics. I wouldn't be surprised if someone made up microwave core and told us it was revolutionary. Let's be for real. It's mind-blowing how people think that they need to fit into everything or dress a certain way. I know yesterday I spent a whole day talking about the criticism between preppies and the alternative, and I just, I feel like most of that is because we're seeing two different sides of social media, so we're thinking we need to fit into both. And that's not how it has to be. I mean, come on. Sure, there would still be people picking on people who dress uniquely without social media, but there'd be a lot less because people wouldn't be seeing how they had to dress. They'd just be dressing how they thought they needed to. Like, I'm gonna keep dressing the same way I do, and someone else might decide to change their mind and be like, oh, well, maybe I want to do that too. I mean, really, it's about fitting in, and I honestly don't think people really have to fit in. I don't know. It's just, in my unpopular opinion, aesthetics are overrated. People are tending to think that they mean more than being unique and quirky and liking crazy things. My room right now is so quirky. It's a mix of butterflies and rock music posters. I mean, like I said, we're a weird mix of interests, and that's completely fine. That's not a bad thing. It's just, when we start to think that uniqueness is overrated and that we need to look like this or dress like this or use this water bottle just to be popular or unpopular or I don't know. Of course, I'm not the one who gets to decide that. That's not really, my word isn't God. That's just my opinion. You have an opinion too. Everybody has their own opinion. So you get to decide what you think, but that's just my take on the whole shebang. Now, of course, I would love to hear your opinion. If you would let me know, that'd be absolutely amazing. And I really need to know what kind of videos y'all want to see next. I mean, there was this one that I know this one's going to be pretty short. But I can do all kinds of videos. I'm planning on posting weekly, so just be looking out for that. Drink some water, eat some food, get some rest, stay weird, stay gold. Mwah.